Let it rain.
Now this next trip we're taking, we're taking off from the Kanjanji airstrip, which is on the shores of Lake Victoria. About 7 in the morning, and we'll be taking off in this little plane on the right here. And we're loading up each one of these bags that you see here hold 100 water filters, and we took 3 of them on this trip. We're flying across the lake. We will be flying to Kisumu in Kenya from Uganda. Tied down the cargo. And that's the plane we take when we have more people. And this flight is just myself and the pilot. We fly from the airstrip to the international airport in Entebbe, and we land, and I have to go through all the customs because it's international. It's going from one country to the next. We have about an hour and 15-minute flight across Lake Victoria over hundreds of islands. Each one of the islands is all green. It has a tiny little village at one end, fishing village. This side is Kenya, and you're going to get to see the effects of deforestation. Their main source of fuel in Kenya is they cut the trees down and dig a hole, put the trees in a hole, light it on fire, cover it with dirt, and it makes charcoal. And I'll show you pictures of that, but it's they've been doing that for thousands of years, and now the trees are gone, and there's the water. So you saw where we took off, the blue, green water, and this is the result of deforestation. Is when they have torrential tropical rains, it just washes off into the lake. Now we've landed, we're taxiing on the tarmac. And then meeting us there is Fred Mango of Raincatcher, Kenya. You've already met Dennis from Raincatcher, Uganda. This is his counterpart in Kenya. He flew from Nairobi and met us at this small airport. And there's a very specific reasons why we did this. Because flying into Nairobi airport with this luggage, you could get pulled into a room and they may tell you to come back in a few days and give you an invoice for import duties, excise taxes, a whole number of things. That could be in the tens of thousands of dollars. This is all donated humanitarian aid. So obviously we're operating a budget and we don't want to use donated monies to go to pay for taxes in another country. So we've designed, this is by design, that we come into a small airport. It's in Fred Mango's hometown, in Kisumu. And this is where we're doing the negotiations to get, we have certificates in each bag saying this is donated humanitarian aid. We meet with people, and then Fred has to go into a back room. And but because he's local, this is, it's all tribal in Africa. So he's from that tribe. The people are in this airport. You can't get away with that in a huge international airport. And but we just tell the story. We take out the filters, we do a demonstration for them, and it says right there on the certificate that this is going to, all your children at the schools these are going to, won't suffer from cholera and typhoid and parasites and worms and all that. So when we get to talk to a real human being and not an upper level bureaucrat, they always empathize with us. We had to drop off the stuff with Fred and then take back off. But all over Uganda, it's almost too beautiful to describe. Yeah, that's kind of the pleasant surprise of going to Africa. The scale of it, and the beauty of it, and the people. Now we're coming back into land in Entebbe Airport. That's where we started. Round trip.
At Raincatcher, every drop counts. $1 helps one life. Help Raincatcher help the world. We have the solution. We need your help. Keep looking up. Let it rain.